Good morning. I wanted to go back over some of these problems from the worksheet, and we need to clear some things up, okay? Some of you are not checking your answers when I post them or in the back of the book. And you need to do that to make sure you have an understanding of what's going on. So look here. This amplifier requires 200 watts when being used. How much would it cost for 55 minutes at 11 cents for a kilowatt hour, round to the nearest cent? Well, look here. First, you take 200 watts and you divide it by 1,000, and that's going to give you kilowatts. So you're going to end up with 0.2 kilowatt hours. Okay? And it's 55 minutes. So you got to multiply that times 55 out of 60, because there's 60 minutes in an hour. And then times 11 cents. Let's try this. We're going to multiply straight across. So it's going to be 0.2 times 55 times 0.11. Press equals, divided by 60. It's going to be 2 cents. Okay? And there it is. And by the way, 2 cents, the decimal's here, and you would have to move it 2 places to get back to this one here. Make sure you understand that. All right, on this one right here, remember I think I said to divide by 100. Well, this is already reading by the hundreds. So you're going to say 5, 3, 6, 0, 7 CCFs. It's already in the hundreds. So do not divide by 100. Also, on this one right here, the previous bill was read at 433. CCFs. The meter doesn't reset. Okay, so listen to me carefully. You have to figure out where the meter is right now. So this one is 0, 5, 6, 3. So the meter is now at this point, but you have to subtract the previous amount to figure out the usage. So you used 130 CCFs times 0.91. So 130 times 0.91. Make sure you understand that this is $118.30. Okay? So you have the previous reading on the meter. Then you got to take the new reading and subtract. And this is already in CCFs. So you don't have to do any division on this. Make sure you're clear on that. All right, I wanted to clear that up from yesterday. And again, some of you are not asking questions when you see the answer is not consistent with what you get, and you need to start doing that. Now let's take a look here. 11.2. These are electronic utilities, internet, cell phone, cable, etc. Let's look at examples. So open a book to 669. The question here is, find the average monthly amount. Okay, so what's going on is, this person has 3G, okay, and they pay $90 a month. Let me make this a little smaller. So $90 a month, okay, and then they pay an additional $15 every other month. So that's $90 plus 15 for 6 months, and $90 for 6 months. And then you have taxes and fees. So you got to add that as well. So this should be 90 plus $29 each month for taxes and fees times 6. This one should be 90 plus $29 plus $15 every other month because they're exceeding it times 6, and then you're going to divide everything by 12. And that's how you do this problem. So you add this up, multiply by 6. Add this up, multiply by 6. Add those together, and then divide by 12. And that'll give you the average. Okay? Example 2 is in the book. Let's take a look at that one. Turn the page if you have to. All right, so this person gets an indication that they've used 75% of their data in the 19th day. Will they go over? Well, there's 30 days is the way they figure it, maybe in that particular month. And so if you take 19 divided by 30, they've already used 63.3% of their data. Okay? So if you look at that, how many days are left? Well, looks like there's 11 days left. Let's see what that is. 11 divided by 30 is going to give you the remainder here, okay, which is 0.366, and they've already used 75%. So they're going to go over their amount. This last one right here, you have to come up with what's going on here. So in other words, it's going to be $30 a month if they stay less than 120 megabytes. So they'll pay $30. Okay? They have a one-time fee includes 120 and 25 cents for each additional megabyte. So when they go over that, it's going to be $30 plus 0.25 times however many minutes they go over. So it's going to be X is greater than or equal to 120. Okay, let's see what the book has on that one. So if you look at their breakdown here, example 3. Okay, I'm on page 670. Let's take a look. So it's $30 if they're less than or equal to 120. Okay, as soon as they go over, it's 25 cents for anything over 120. And then this one says that if X is greater than 120, but X is not an integer. So in other words, if it's something like 1.5,